नमस्कार दोस्तों, शिपिंग पाठशाला में एक बार फिर आपका स्वागत है। वेलकम टू शिपिंग पाठशाला। आई एम प्रोफेसर DN Maurya. Today I shall talk on port operation pertaining to dry bulk cargo export. We will discuss the entire process in various steps. So we will take it one by one. Step number 1 is declaration of vessel ETA by the agent. Agent means shipping agent. ETA stands for estimated time of arrival. The vessel agent has to declare the ETA of the vessel to the port in advance. Let us say today is 1st of August 2023 and vessel is likely to come on 21st August after a gap of 20 days. So agent will go to the port on the 1st August and declaring the ETA of the vessel as 21st August. For declaring the vessel ETA, he has to make the advance payment to the port. Advance payment pertaining to VRC, vessel related charges, that is pilotage, port dues and berth hire, and CRC, that is the cargo related charges pertaining to cargo handling and storage in the port yard. So he has to make both the payments in advance, then only port will accept the ETA. Also, if the vessel is coming for the first time, if the repeat vessel, then no problem, vessel profile not required because port has already handled this vessel in the past, so details of the vessel will not be needed. But in case vessel is coming for the first time, then agent has to submit the vessel profile. Vessel profile is through international tonnage certificate. It means the agent has to submit the copy of international tonnage certificate of the vessel issued to him from the flag nation. Flag nation is the country in which the vessel has been registered. So this tonnage certificate is available all the time with the ship owner or with the shipping line. So he has to obtain a copy of that one and submit to the port. Now port, two department, traffic department responsible for handling of cargo and marine department responsible for bringing in the vessel and taking it out from the port. So that is berthing and unberthing. So both the department have to satisfy themselves whether the vessel is fit for the port operation or not. If both the departments are satisfied, then port can issue the ETA, can accept the ETA of the vessel after agent has made the payment on account of VRC and CRC. That is the step number first. Second step, after the ETA has been accepted, then the shipping agent has to get the space inside the port for storage of the cargo. Export cargo has to come from land side either by road or by rail before the vessel arrives. So there must be some place given to him for storage of the cargo. Entire cargo cannot be brought in one day. Let us say the ship is supposed to load 50,000 tons of cargo. Now 50,000 tons of cargo you cannot bring in one day. If you are bringing by road, a Volvo truck can take only 25 tons. So 100 trucks means 2,500 tons. 200 trucks per day means 5,000 tons per day. So you cannot bring more than that because there is always congestion. There is some limitation on the flow of the truck on the road from the starting point, from the origin point and coming inside the port area. So cargo flow will be limited. So therefore the permission for the shed is taken by the shipping agent for storage of the cargo, and when the permission is given, then only the flow will start. So after the yard or the shed, depending upon the type of cargo. Shed is for costly cargo or the cargo which are temperature sensitive, monsoon sensitive, rain sensitive, and yard is for cheap cargo as well as for the cargo who do not get affected by the rain like coal, coke, etc. So after the yard or shed is allotted to the agent, then he has to take the custom permission. Without custom permission, you cannot bring the cargo inside. That is what we call it carting. So agent has to approach to the custom of the port area and request that I am going to bring my vessel on so and so date as per the ETA accepted by the port, and my cargo will be coming on per day basis which will be something close to, let us say, 4,000 to 5,000 tons. So on the basis of the request made by the agent, custom will accept it, will agree to this one and issue a order. We call it standing order. Standing order by the custom permitting the agent or the shipper or the exporter to bring the cargo inside the port. This standing order will remain in force till the time the vessel sails out or the entire cargo has been brought in. So let us say the custom permits you can bring 4,000 or 5,000 cargo per day by rail mode or by road transport. So there is a custom sitting at the gate, in gate of the port. He will monitor it. Every truck coming will go through the weigh bridge, weighment will be done, and then entire day, 24 hours, how many trucks have come, what is the weight of the cargo in each truck, and the total tons of the cargo, total cargo arrived in particular day is how much. So they will keep on adding and they will arrive at the figure at the end, total how much cargo has been brought inside the port. So that is the step number 3, custom permission for cargo through the standing order. Now coming to step number 4. Step number 4 is assessment when the ship to be taken to the berth. See, ship cannot be taken on the first day when the cargo has started arriving in the port, because ship needs to load the cargo. There must be enough cargo available in the port area. Otherwise, ship will simply idle it. So let us say the ship load rate is 10,000 tons per day. Ship can load 10,000 tons of cargo per day. It means there must be enough cargo available in the port yard, so that when ship comes, this can start loading for first 2 days, 3 days, 4 days with the cargo available, and then the cargo, next batch of cargo keeps arriving on daily basis, and the vessel does not get interrupted in loading operation. So assessment can be done on the basis of the daily arrival of the cargo on one side and daily loading rate of the vessel on other side. So generally the port permits the agent to bring the vessel when roughly 60 to 70% of the cargo has come inside the port area. Let us assume that total cargo to be loaded is 50,000 tons as declared by the agent, and loading rate of the vessel is 10,000 tons per day. It means the vessel will take 5 days to load the entire cargo. So here in this case, the agent can decide that okay, after 30,000 tons of cargo is inside, I can bring the vessel. So vessel can berth after 30,000 tons of cargo is available. And when 30,000 tons of cargo is available, then he has to prepare the shipping bill. Without shipping bill, he cannot load the cargo. So what he will do, that is the step number 5, he has to prepare a shipping bill and approach the custom for permission. The custom will grant the let export after doing the physical assessment. The custom officer sitting at the gate, port gate, can do the physical assessment. What is the cargo brought, total cargo brought inside the port from the day number 1 when standing order was issued, and what is the total cargo which is planning to put in shipping bill number 1. So on the basis of assessment, if the custom is satisfied, he can clear it. So here we say let export is given. On the shipping bill, custom will clear the export, we say let export is given, and shipping agent can load 15,000 tons of cargo. So when shipping bill is ready, let export is given, then vessel can be brought to the port at the berth and the loading starts. Let us say the first day vessel has loaded 10,000 tons of cargo. Second day again 10,000 tons of cargo. This will not be exactly the same amount, just for the better understanding we are having a round figure, we are taking a round figure. So let us say vessel has loaded 10,000 tons on the first day, 10,000 tons on second day, and 10,000 tons on the third day. Meanwhile, during this 3 days period, the exporter or shipping agent has brought 5,000 tons per day, that is total 15,000 tons cargo inside. So 30,000 tons of cargo which was accumulated earlier has been loaded on board ship in 3 days, but meantime 15,000 ton cargo has come again. So out of 15,000 ton, 10,000 ton vessel can load on fourth day. So 5,000 is balance. So on the last day, the agent can bring another 5,000. That becomes 10,000 for the fifth day. So it means vessel can load the cargo at the rate of 10,000 tons per day without waiting for the cargo. There is no demurrage, no dwell time on the cargo, no demurrage, no dwell time on the vessel. There is no idling, and perfect decisions have been taken. So shipping bill will be prepared in phases. The first shipping bill he is prepared before bringing the vessel for 15,000 tons and got the late export. After the vessel start loading, he can make request for another 15,000 because cargo is already inside the port area. So also custom clears 15,000. So second late export comes. Then balance is now 15, 15, 30, 20,000 balance. So he can make the last shipping bill for 20,000 or he can go for 10,000, 10,000. So he can follow depending upon the convenience and depending upon the quantity of the cargo available inside the port area. So shipping bill, multiple shipping bill can be prepared for the same cargo, for the entire batch of cargo depending upon the availability of the cargo in the port area. Remember here shipping bill you cannot prepare in one go because for that the entire cargo has to come inside the port area. So you are going to lose time on the vessel loading. So always you prepare the shipping bill in parts. Vessel is at berth, keep on loading. As the cargo keeps arriving, keep on preparing the shipping bill, keep getting the late export and process continues. So that is how the shipping bill is prepared and cargo is ready for loading on board ship. Now we will see through the image how the loading takes place. Let us say this machine, this is known as grab unloader or we call it grab loader. This is the machine, this is the berth where the ship has taken the berth alongside. In general terms we call it jetty, and this is the bulk ship. Now bulk ship is alongside the berth, crane is available here, there is a cabin here, we call it trolley where the operator sits. So operator trolley will move like this on the boom, something like this, and this particular bucket, grab bucket can be lifted or lowered by using the electrical system there. So this bucket will lift the cargo from this place. Let us say somewhere cargo is available either on the jetty, mostly it is not there on the jetty. We use loading most of the time, use the continuous loader. Let us say by some means, just for the sake of understanding, cargo available on the jetty here. So what the operator will do, he will bring the bucket here, pick up the cargo from here, then raise it, goes there and will go to the particular hold. And there he will open the bucket, cargo will fall there. After cargo falls there, he will bring the bucket again, comes here, picks up the cargo from here and then close the bucket, take it up, goes there, lower it and opens the bucket. This is the bucket opening and closing. So cargo will fall there. That is how the loading takes place. And in case of continuous loader, this machine will not be there. Through the conveyor system, straightway cargo comes and falls into the hold of the ship. So that is how the loading takes place. Now after the loading completes, you have to go for a draft survey. We will discuss about the draft survey now. After the loading is done, the chief officer will go for the draft survey. It means the surveyor has to be brought and he will be always a joint surveyor. Joint surveyor means he will be working on behalf of shipping agent as well as exporter. So the joint survey will be carried out with the help of a surveyor. So draft survey will be taken. The draft survey is taken by taking the draft position of the ship from three places. That is at the forecastle side, to the port and starboard side. There are marking for the draft, how much part of the ship is sunk there, what is the total meter, total feet of the ship inside the water. Then in the center again port and starboard side, and stern side again port and starboard side. So 6 markings that is on the ship, which is in terms of feet, that is showing the draft of the vessel, will be recorded by the chief officer, and they will try to find out what is the total weight of the ship including the cargo. That is the total weight means weight, that is the light weight of the ship, plus the constant means we are talking about the fuel, fresh water and the crew and their luggage, and then what is the total cargo. So entire thing that comes out from the draft survey. From this one, the chief officer will subtract the earlier value. Earlier value means before the cargo was loaded, there must be a draft survey figure of that particular time. It means before loading the cargo also draft survey has to be carried out and the draft of the ship will be known. So that will indicate what is the total light weight of the ship and what is the weight of the constant. And then after loading the cargo, you do the second time draft survey. So this will be including the weight of the cargo. So this figure minus the previous figure will be the weight of the cargo. Okay, let us say the first time when you carried out the draft survey without loading the cargo, it was equivalent to 10,000 ton. And after loading the cargo, when you carried out the draft survey, it was something, let us say, close to 10 plus 50, 60,000 ton. So 60,000 tons minus the earlier draft survey figure 10,000 ton, that becomes 50,000 tons. It means the cargo quantity loaded is 50,000 ton. If it is not 60, if it is 58, it means 58 minus 10, only 48,000 tons of the cargo has come inside on board ship. So generally loading is done. After loading, we carry out the draft survey. Chief officer carries out in the presence of the representative from the cargo owner as well as from the shipper and shipping agent, and he declares this is the total quantity of the cargo which can be loaded on board ship, which has been loaded on board ship. So after this, the chief officer will prepare the mate receipt. Mate receipt is the same details of the cargo, description of the cargo, quality of the cargo, and then total quantity of the cargo. He prepares the mate receipt and gives it to the master. Master will prepare the bill of lading, that is the final document of title, as well as a receipt for the cargo taken on board ship, and this will be handed over to the shipper. The same bill of lading will be used at the port of discharge for taking delivery of the cargo from the ship. That is how the BL is issued. After BL has been issued, then ship can sail out. After ship has sailed out, the agent can file the EGM, Export General Manifest, after sailing of the vessel. This is what is the entire process for port operation pertaining to loading of dry bulk